prayers are meant to bridge the human heart and the divine sovereignty of God. But what if they never reach their destination? What if the words you whisper in hope are stolen before they touch the heavens? Is it something or someone intercepting them, lurking in the shadows between earth and eternity? Or is it God himself, choosing in silence not to hear, leaving your most desperate pleas suspended in a space you cannot see?
The candles flickered, casting trembling shadows across the worn walls of the chapel. She knelt, hands clasped tight, whispering a prayer she had repeated 100 times before, but tonight it felt different. A chill slid down her spine, as if the very air had heard her words and decided to keep them. Somewhere, in the spaces between the visible and unseen, her prayers had been taken. She didn't know by whom or why, but the absence left a hollow ache in her chest. Each plea, each whispered hope disappeared before reaching the heavens, leaving only questions in its wake. And as the night deepened, she realized with a shiver that she was not alone. Something or someone was listening, waiting, and the prayers it had stolen were only the beginning. Evelyn whispered again, low and desperate.
God, have you forgotten me?
A breath of wind answered.
No, but have you forgotten me?
The words sent a shiver down her spine. She tried to shake it off. Later, laughter and wine with friends dulled the unease. She took glasses of wine. I know I overdrank, but it took the stress away. The next morning, her boyfriend snored beside her, soft and steady, almost dreamlike. It felt otherworldly, like a signal she couldn't quite read. Before her shower, she whispers,
Lord, I know I disappointed you. I just didn't want to be alone last night.
At work, the phone rang. Her boss's tone was sharp.
Come to my office, now.
He smiled, calm, confident.
Our CPA quit last minute, all because I instructed for him to change his figures he listed in the tax file. Taxes are a mess. Bonuses, wages, promotions, they're all on the line. Fix it today and the envelope is yours.
Evelyn's pulse spiked. She grabbed the folder, scanning rows of numbers, charts, and endless pages. Hours passed. Then there it was. It wasn't hidden. It was the truth reveal. She took a deep breath, realizing why the CPA quit at the last minute. Her boss wanted the CPA to commit the wrong so that he might have more on his return. She moved to correct it, and the wind whispered again.
It's time to use your get-out-of-jail card. No temptation is too great. God will make a way to escape.
Her hand shook. Sweat prickled her neck. Instinct took over. She called a friend. Knowing what she was about to ask, if drug tested, she could lose everything.
Now. I need it now.
An hour later, the exchange was swift, secret, hidden from all eyes. Calm returned. Focus sharpened. She corrected the file, signed the figures, and returned to her boss. He smiled, but paused.
You forgot to sign as the preparer.
Evelyn froze. Relief faltered. He reached into his wallet, handed her more cash.
Enough?
She signed, took the envelope, but calm didn't last, because she knew she was taking full responsibility on the wrong she had committed. A knock shattered her night. Quick, hard, insistent. Heart hammering, robe clutched tight, she opened the door. An angel stood, radiant, serious.
God sent me. All your prayer. They was stolen before he could hear it. Come with me.
Outside, the police station loomed. Confusion twisted her stomach.
Why? Here.
Because the thief waits inside. Come, follow me.
Inside, the cell held him, standing, calm, terrifying. He said, voice smooth and cold. My name is Sin. Because you allowed me to steal your prayers, God could not hear them. And now, I defend myself. It is not my fault you chose me over your own prayers. Evelyn's chest tightened. The whispered pleas she had once thought private, the prayers she had poured into the quiet, hung in the air like fragile glass. Sin stepped closer, eyes glinting with something she couldn't name.
Do you understand now? Every prayer you allowed me to touch, God could not answer. And each choice you made gave me power.
A cold wind swept the cell. The angel's hand hovered near her shoulder. But even the divine seemed uncertain. Sin whispered, leaning close.
You had one chance to reclaim what was stolen, or lose it forever. The wind that whispers offered your get-out jail card. However, you chose to ignore it.
Evelyn's heart pounded. Her mind raced. Her thoughts raced back to everything she had done that went against God. And to think back to the tax file, and receiving the money in the envelope, and ignoring the whispers, warnings. They all collided in a storm of fear, temptation, and resolve. And because you chose to sin by reaching for the envelope, the last symbol of hope, sin became powerful. The angel's light flickered. The jail cell dissolved into shadows, and a voice, deeper than any she had heard, echoed in her mind.
I, the thief known as Sins, is only the beginning. Your faith will be tested beyond anything you imagined.
Evelyn staggered back. The world around her had changed. Her prayers were not lost, they were alive. And now she was the enemy. Somewhere, in the darkness, a whisper returned.
Are you ready to choose, Evelyn? Sin or answered prayers? Nothing lost in the shadows of sin is beyond the reach of God's mercy. Your voice, once silenced, can be restored and rise in holy power. Prayers that were stolen can rise again. For the word says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. 1 John 1:9.
Mixed Emotion is a collaboration of short stories solely created from imagination for entertainment purpose only. In the event, these stories may reflect some incidents of reality of any person's life or situations of any institutions, is not intended but coincidental. Enjoy Mixed Emotions short stories by VG